South Florida's #1 program about real estate and America's longest running daily radio show, all about the topic of, well, you know it, it's real estate. My name is Eric Willner. I am your host, and I am broadcasting from a temporary, undisclosed location, not our normal radio studio here, but we don't miss a show. For 22 years consecutive, the real estate show here has been live and uninterrupted through good times and through bad times. Through recessions, the Great Recession even, and the pandemic. The real estate show here has been a source, a beacon of light, a source of information, good information here, free information nonetheless, for real estate investors. And what we do here is that we have a sort of a boutique operation here where we help real estate investors to find great properties, how to manage those properties. We help them to select, analyze, negotiate. I mean, from A to Z, it is a great experience. That's what we work on right here. So we developed this radio show a long time ago. The object of the show here, our mission was to enable, educate, and empower more real estate investors on how to buy real estate the simple and safe way. So that's our motto, you know, the simple and safe approach to buying income-producing real estate. That's what we do here at the Real Estate Show. And that's what we've been doing now for over 30 years. So if you're interested in learning how to make real estate an extra income or all of your income, if you want to build a legacy, build a net worth with real estate, then that is what, thank you, Kenny. So, you know, we come at you 5 days a week, 5 different ways at 5 p.m. So each and every weekday afternoon at 5 p.m., we're on our local AM station where we started this radio show 22 years ago. And we have been doing that here on AM 1470 WWNN. We have also expanded later to the FM dial. That's the second way we come at you. On FM 96.9, 95.3, and there's another one. Then we're also on the free app, which makes us very portable. We are now mobile. And so if you download one of the free apps, the iHeartRadio app, the TuneIn app, the WWNN has their own app as well. And you all have to do is search for WWNN Money Talk Radio 1470. You'll see yours truly there. And you can listen to our show live Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. And that's the third way, AM, FM, and the app. The fourth way is on our website, always, ever since the beginning, automaticlandlord.com. We have been simulcasting that, when I think about it, the radio show was before simulcasting 22 years ago, believe it or not. But the show was simulcast. As soon as that technology was available, we started simulcasting it. And so on the air and on the web, which makes our show literally worldwide. So that's the fourth way. And the fifth way, and I was just saying hi to my good friend Kenny Culver out there in Tampa, Florida. I see Felipe, who is watching us from California. And so we have our Facebook Live page. And that's a great opportunity for you not only to hear us, but also to watch us. So if you have a Facebook account, just look for just go Automatic Landlord or The Real Estate Show. Go seek The Real Estate Show, one word, no spaces, no hyphens, and you will find us on Facebook. You'll see that we're broadcasting live, and you can see and interact with us, and that's what I love to do. I love to see the comments, and that was a very nice comment there from Kenny. And so you can watch us when we're live, and it's also up there. All of our recordings are back in chronological reverse order. By the way, Kenny was a guest on our show before. Kenny's another real estate expert out there. And so that's our fifth way. So AM, FM, app, website, automaticlandlord.com, and on Facebook. So here we are, TGIF, which means thank God it's Florida. Thank God it's Friday. And for many of you, another week, thank God it's finished. Now, what we do on Fridays is kind of hit the high points of the week. And if you recall, if you were with us on Monday, we always have our Mondays on a mission. And what we mean by that is that's when we set up what is our theme for the week. And we pick a topic This week, we've been talking about retirement on real estate, ROER. Also, you can say that ROAR. So retirement on real estate. And there are a lot of people out there who have invested their time and efforts into building a real estate portfolio, which today is good enough to support them into retirement. And one of the neat things about that is that if you retire on a real estate portfolio, instead of most investment accounts like a 401k account where you're constantly drawing down the account to live on in retirement, the real estate portfolio provides monthly income without depleting the asset itself. So it's a renewing, self-sustaining asset that continues to produce income to infinity, perpetually until you decide to sell the property. So it's one of the big advantages. The second advantage why we started talking about real estate for retirement is that it also provides income, right? The cash flow income. We're talking about the real money that you can actually go buy groceries with, that you can go make car payments and mortgage payments and everything else with it, because it's cash. It's not future cash. It's what we're looking for to be able to spend. And so imagine having that money coming in the automatic landlord way, automatically deposited into your account like clockwork, month after month after month. And over time, as rents increase, so does your income increase. And even better, which is the third advantage of real estate for retirement, is that you have tax advantages that you otherwise don't have. Now, yes, you could have real estate. Most people don't realize that you can own real estate inside of an IRA. So you can have all of the IRA advantages going for you along with real estate. But real estate comes with, in spite of or regardless of it being in an IRA, you have three types of income really in life. There is taxable income, there is tax sheltered income, there is tax deferred income, and then there's tax-free income. So what if I could show you how to have real estate income in any one of those four different ways? And that's one of the advantages of having real estate as your retirement vehicle. Real estate also builds up equity. So not just the income that you live on, but it is growing while you're growing older. So you either will have different options. You can start selling off part of your portfolio, and that's a whole different conversation. You can start selling off some of your portfolio, converting it into loans, selling it on notes. And now you don't have any rental maintenance responsibilities, but you still have the ongoing income. Imagine, you're 70 years old and then you give somebody a 30-year mortgage. Well, you're certainly not going to outlive the mortgage, most likely. And there'll be income coming into your surviving family. And so that's another advantage. And then you can do special things with the proceeds of the sale and the down payment, lots of different options, and another great reason. So we talked about equity, and equity we talked about before, that equity is something that I can build it through the systematic pay down of a mortgage. I can create it through good negotiation, and I can increase it through improving the properties, upgrading, updating the properties, and so forth. So it becomes a very interesting proposition to have real estate as one of your assets, and maybe even the main asset for retirement. And that's why we picked that topic for this entire week. So Mondays are Monday on a Mission. We tell you why we're going to do this, and I just laid out lots of good reasons. We go deeper in the Monday show. So remember, all of our shows are recorded. If you want to go back, if you missed that show and you want to listen to it, go to automaticlandlord.com, go to the top of the page, click on where it says the real estate show. If you're there at 5, you can listen to us live. If you're not there at 5, on demand at your convenience, you can either download the podcast version of that day's show, or you can just listen to it right there, streaming it right there online. So that was our Monday show. Now, Tuesday, I went into the conversation about the sort of the technical sides of, the applicable, what to do, how to get it started. And so Tuesdays is a great day to show. And we do this on purpose, right? Mondays, we lay out the topic, explain it, define it. If we have to teach it a little bit, we'll do that. But that way you start out with the agenda. And then we tell the agenda. Tuesdays, we're going to talk about actionable items, the things that you can do to start building a portfolio that you can retire on. Then Wednesdays is about is our midweek report. And on our midweek report, the neat thing about the midweek report is that we go out into the marketplace, into the news arena, and then we look at articles. You see, there's articles about real estate going on every single day, all over the world. And what's really interesting is not just a few articles, everything is in real estate. And here's why. You know, everybody is in real estate. That's right, everybody is in real estate. But there's two types of people in real estate. There's people in real estate. Those are the people that own real estate. And they are the ones who receive the checks, that receive the income, that receive the tax benefits, that receive the equity and the growth and the appreciation. It's better to be in real estate than the second group, which is on real estate. The people on real estate, the tenants, are the ones paying the group that gets the checks. The people on real estate are the ones that go to work for the company that earns the money to pay the rent for the offices and the businesses and the stores and so forth. So if you had the choice, right, and I just showed you that you can't retire on real estate if you don't own real estate. And once you own real estate, then you're in that group that you are in real estate. And I am trying to let you know that the best place to be, if you're going to be in real estate, and you already are, is to be in real estate rather than on real estate. And so we start talking about all of the different articles about real estate, and they'll affect you one way or another. If it's about inflation and property values going up, and it's going to mean that the rents are going to go up, even if you don't own real estate, it's affecting you. And particularly to this week, we've been talking about the concept of real estate as a retirement vehicle, and certainly there's a lot going on. We talked about all the different reasons why it makes sense to do that. And like I said, we talked about the tax advantages, the tax shelter advantage. That means that even though you could be getting the actual physical cash coming into your bank account, but part of it is not taxed for a number of reasons. I'll give you one easy one, is depreciation. One of my favorite tax advantages, which is specific to real estate. And depreciation is a special kind of an expense that I don't have to write a check. You know, I don't have to expend the money to get a write-off. I just get it because that's how the tax code is. Under the tax code, theoretically, my property is depreciating, in other words, wearing down. If I had equipment in a factory, that equipment is wearing down. So I get to depreciate that because eventually I'm going to have to buy a new one. Oh, in real estate, I can rehab it and I can keep bringing it back up. And it can last for 50, 100, 200 years. In fact, the dirt of the real estate never goes away. So it's one of those expenses. I don't write a check. I automatically get it. And I talked about also how I can defer the income due or the payback of the depreciation by doing things like a 1031 exchange, where I can now sell this property, not touch the money, and reinvest it into an equal or greater property. So I can keep deferring those gains, which means a great advantage that instead of losing some of my asset to pay taxes when I sell it, I now get to keep all of it and reinvest all of it into the next bigger, better property. Another great advantage of why real estate and real estate for retirement is a super good advantage. Anyway, I'm looking at the time. We got to take a quick break here. A few words from our sponsors. When we come back, I'm going to finish up our midweek report. I'm going to go into the ATM, the About the Money. And this was really cool. Our Thursday show, we got a lot of really good feedback, and I showed what I call the Young Investors Millionaire Program. And this is where I show how a young investor right out of college could basically guarantee retirement as a millionaire if they'll just follow my simple steps that I'll talk about when we come back from this break. You're listening to The Real Estate Show. My name is Eric Willner. Don't touch that dial, because I'll be right back. So we got a good crowd today on our Facebook Live. TGIF to everybody. So how is everybody? So I'm very excited. You know, this is our transition background for our new studio coming. Hopefully it will be ready on Monday, where I'll be broadcasting from a new location. And obviously all the backdrops and everything will be set back up there. And the busy bees are busy at work on that. So Jorge Luis Cotto, ¿cómo estás? Erica Marie, how are you? Zerhu Yang, did I pronounce that right? How did I do? And Kenny C, I haven't talked to you in forever and ever and ever. Darissa, how are you? Let's see. We got a nice crowd today here. And life is good. Life is very, very good. So got a 6-year-old birthday party to go to. Earl, my friend, Earl the Pearl, Servant Real Estate Investment Group. Chicago and the Windy City is in the house. Very excited to have all of you guys here. Hey, Earl, how are you? Good to see you. And let me see if I can pull up. I am painfully guilty of the multiple tabs open syndrome. So anyway, we're getting ready to come back here. And welcome back. For those of you just joining us here on the Real Estate Show, my name is Eric Willner. I am your host, as I have been here for the last 22 years, America's longest running daily radio show about real estate, helping investors from all over the place, all over the country, investors from South America, north of North America, and across the proverbial pond. Helping real estate investors invest locally where they are, and of course, even more so investing where we are in my 2 favorite investment locations, being Florida and Texas. The 2 premier states, as you will, the 2 hottest growth states. Now, the United States in general is hot right now as it goes to real estate and to different degrees. But the promising growth and the potential and everything that's available on the market or in the market is just amazing right now in Texas and in Florida. And I think because of the political leadership that's in those 2 places, it's also a big advantage. They, the first to open up and taking, a smart but aggressive stance in allowing businesses to open back up. And that's what really, that's what this country is all about, is the ability and the opportunity for investors and entrepreneurs and businesses to do what they do best. Speaking of which, opportunities, in addition to our 5 shows that we talk about Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. that are AM, FM, on the app, on our website at automaticlandlord.com, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Real Estate Show. We also have, that's your daily dose of real estate. And we also have what we call our mega dose of real estate, Sunday nights now, for all of our shows going back to back, starting at 9 p.m. Now, those are rebroadcasts of this week's show. Will all be starting Sunday night at 9 p.m. So you're welcome to catch up on whatever you missed. Have it on as the background for entertainment. Learn real estate by osmosis, if you will. But it's a great opportunity to catch up on the topic and sort of follow the topic all the way through the week. Now, we also have a number of workshops. On Monday nights, we talk about the debt elimination, the equity buildup strategies. These are sort of what I call inside strategies. These are what I call beat the banks at their own games with their own software. And so if you're interested in learning more about that and you want a free invitation, if these are closed Zoom meetings open to our listeners here on the Real Estate Show, all you have to do is text the word equity. These are our equity strategy workshop to 561, text it to 561-861-2366. That's Monday nights. On Tuesday nights, we have our credit strategies. We call our credit accelerator. And we are successfully helping people increase their credit scores 50, 100, 200 points just from what they learn in the workshops. And if you let us help you, we can actually help you do even better. Text the word credit if that's something that's interesting to you, whether you're trying to fix some bad stuff that happened in the past, or just trying to get closer to that 850 credit score, like someone else I know over there who has 850 credit scores. Then text credit to 561-861-2366. That's 561. This is our real estate show smart line, 561-861-2366. And then Wednesdays, brand new, just started this week, our Biz Connect workshop. And this is really not a workshop. It's really more of a mastermind, if you will. It's kind of it's a networking opportunity for you to come and network with other investors. And we just developed this brand new software that's going to allow you to network, meet other people, contact and communicate with other people, share information, bring us what you do really well. If you're an entrepreneur with an interest in real estate, but you've got wares that can help out, Biz Connect is what you want. You want to come and type the word investor. It's really a workshop for investors. Text investor to 561-861-2366. And that's Wednesday nights. So 5 shows, 3 workshops, plus our mega dose on Sunday nights. We are probably the place where you'll get more information about real estate than anywhere else. So that's why share this information. Tell people about our live show, however you heard it. Go by our Facebook page and follow us so that you'll be notified whenever we go live and talk about our stuff. We bring a lot to the table here, and we want to share that information with you. We're still doing our university series. These are little sort of focused workshops for entrepreneurs on Thursday nights. If you're interested in that, type in university and text it to 561-861-2366. So I wanted to get back because we have limited amount of time, but on Thursday, and this is really a show you want to listen to. You want to listen to it and take notes on it, but this is what you want to do and start talking about what we're doing in terms of helping young investors start out investing. And I laid out a plan, a step-by-step plan where you can go in and start out when you graduate. And a lot of people, they don't want to start out right away in investing in real estate. They think that they'll wait till they figure out where they stabilize in their job. And I'm saying, listen, regardless of whether you feel stable in your location where you are, as long as you're working, you're gonna, if you can rent, remember my conversation, we started talking about first-time home buyers. If you can rent, then you ought to buy. And you buy an entry-level property just like you normally would. And then what I said is that every 5 years, you're going to save up first, last, and security equivalent, 3% of the purchase price, and you're going to buy another property every 5 years. And if a 22-year-old person started out, and I don't have a whole bunch of time to go into this specific numbers, I did this on the Thursday show, yesterday's show, so listen to it. And if you type the word investor, I'm going to send out the white paper on this conversation. It's a presentation that I've given over and over, and it's always very well received. It's hyper conservative, what I'm saying. Why wait every 5 years? Maybe you can do this once a year. But if a 22-year-old who doesn't know any better most of the time, with an entry-level position, and it doesn't matter what their entry-level position is because they can afford to rent, they can afford to buy. And even if they want to be an artist, a school teacher, a nurse, like I said, any entry-level job, it really doesn't matter. In fact, if they want to do something for their life, love, and passion, rather than go after the big dollars and the promotions, do this. One house every 5 years. At the end of a 45-year career, when that 22-year-old is 67, ready to collect Social Security. Instead of today, what the maximum Social Security is $3,000, they would be receiving over $400,000 in gross income. They would have over $1 million in net worth for retirement, and that would last forever and ever. So what do you want? 30,000 a month or 3,000 a month, and doing what you wanted to do with no stress whatsoever along the way. The safe and simple approach to real estate. If you want to know more, type the word investor 561-861-2366 or call us toll free at 888-595-7779. That's 888-595-7779, or contact us on our website at automaticlandlord.com. That's automaticlandlord.com. Well, that's it for today. We're done here for the Real Estate Show. We'll be back again, same place, same time. Until that day comes on Monday, drive safe, wash those hands, and make it a great day. Bye-bye. Full house. All right, thank you. Adios.